Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back here to Respawn LAN. I am GameStar's RagnaroK. I am bringing you all the Dota 2 action here today. We do have a lower bracket game coming out for you right now. We do have BluewireLAN going up against Get Famous YouTube. The first one of the comp that's going to get knocked out if they lose this competition. So should be interesting to see how this game's go, but we are already into the draft right now, so I'll jump you over to that so you will be able to watch it. We do have bans already out. Get Famous YouTube has banned out Ember Spirit, Invoker, as well as Lycan. The bans coming out from BluewireLAN, it will be Pudge, Drow Ranger, and Lifestealer. Drow Ranger, they got absolutely decimated last game by a Drow Ranger, so they don't want to see that again. Pick up so far, Get Famous YouTube. We do have a Shadow Demon as well as a Nyx Assassin, Marana as well as Vengeful Spirit for BluewireLAN, and we do have now the final bans coming out for this part before we go into the next picks. So Get Famous YouTube now banning out the next hero, and I wonder who they're actually going to ban out here. Seems like Lycan seems to be the popular pick lately, so no surprise seeing him being banned out. Might also see an Ancient Apparition be banned out because that seems to be the combo that's going, but no, it's going to be Nature's Prophet getting banned out.
The green team's banning someone now.
These stuff out of my pockets. So they will be banning out a Nature's Prophet. We do have Ancient Apparition being banned now by BluewireLAN. So going into the next stage of picks, we already have BluewireLAN. This could be a support Venge Marana. We know they like the roaming couple, as well as two supports possibly for Get Famous YouTube. Marana and Nyx are two heroes that can be played both as supports as well as a farming laner. So, and they're both semi-carry style players. So Ocean coming in, but we do have a Juggernaut pick up now by BluewireLAN, so that's going to be their farmer. He could also be an offlaner with that spin. He's got magic immunity, so he can't get stunned up, he can't get blocked off, or anything along those lines. So, not sure exactly how this is going to go. But we do have the pick now coming out, and it will be a Centaur Warrior. And a Centaur Warrior, we got an early Blink Dagger earlier against BluewireLAN, and like sort of wrecked them a little bit. And with a Shadow Demon and a Nyx Assassin able to just absolutely set that up perfectly for the Centaur Warrior, could be a little bit of trouble coming out for him. Sorry, for BluewireLAN, as they could struggle just that little bit. They did last game, they struggled against the Centaur Warrior, so. But next final pick up for BluewireLAN through this stage, and I wonder who it's actually going to be.
Reserve time.
They will have the opportunity to pick up a few different heroes here. I'm not exactly sure who they'd want to pick up though. This lineup, they do need an offlaner and a mid laner. From my guesses anyway, with the Juggernaut most likely being the protected carry with the Marana and the Vengeful Spirit. Or they could go really old school and go with the Marana offlane. But we do have a Pugna pick up now. So that's going to be a lot of push actually coming out. Pugna usually has that middle tower down very, very early on, depending on who he goes up against. But the trouble is that they've left him out here now hanging for a counter pick to come back from Get Famous YouTube. So Get Famous YouTube, wondering what they're going to pick up. They've got a Centaur Warrior who's most likely going to be farming. Nyx and Shadow Demon supports from what I think anyway. But I'm usually wrong, so you never listen to me anyway, guys.
Reserve time.
But don't forget, guys, this is a lower bracket game, so whoever does lose this game, they will be kicked out of this competition. All these games are only best of ones, double eliminations, until we get down until the final series. And then I'm pretty sure those are best of 3. But we do have a Witch Doctor, so it will be a farming Nyx Assassin. See, told you I was wrong.
Someone now.
No one ever believes me, but I told you I was wrong. So we have a Witch Doctor up now. Coming from Get Famous YouTube. Witch Doctor, one of these heroes that we saw in Captain's Draft. The tournament that was run by
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, who was it? Dota Cinema. That's right. He seemed to be a very popular pickup as a support throughout that entire series. So we do have final bans now. One ban coming out from BluewireLAN. Who do they desperately not want to give away to Get Famous YouTube? There's numerous amount of heroes that are probably going to be in that sort of pool, because they got decimated by so many. But it's going to be a gyrocopter, so it looks like they're trying to ban out someone. I probably would have went with possibly a Luna, but it will be a Shadow Shaman ban out now for Get Famous YouTube banning away. But it's going to be a Sven pickup, so could be an offlane Juggernaut here. We also could have the possibility of having support in the Pugna, but highly doubt that. I think the Pugna will be going into that mid lane. We might have an offlane Juggernaut as well as a Sven, but that's the thing. You've got Sven, Pugna, Vengeful Spirit, and Mirana. All four of those heroes can be played, or just about all four of them can be played, with the exception of Venge, as a semi-carry or a carry and a hard farming hero.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit hard for Get Famous YouTube to pick up exactly what's going on here. We also have one last pickup for Get Famous YouTube. I don't know who that's going to be just yet. Looks like they're going to be needing a mid laner, unless that Nixon Samson goes mid, actually. No, that could be it. So they could be looking for an off laner. I highly doubt you want the Centaur Warrior to be going in the off lane. And it will be a Viper. So a little bit unorthodox, going back to the International 1 time where Viper was a pretty strong pickup, but there wasn't as many heroes in the pool back then. And also he's been buffed with corrosive skin, so any spells put corrosive skin on whoever did the spell to him now as well. So that's a little bit of an added slow. And you get such natural tankiness from it. It's just so hard to kill him off, especially if he maxes it out very, very early on. You just don't have the damage or the movement speed to be able to get through and do anything like that. Oh, we are going to jump into the game here. We will quickly run through the team lineups. We do have BluewireLAN. You're going to have Chris's UA. He's going to be playing on that Sven. Soda will be playing on that Mirana. LT is going to be picking up that Juggernaut. Pugna is going to be played by Rusty Cap. And the Venge is going to be played by P-Soup. Sorry. Completely screwed that up. But we are going to have a Witch Doctor. We have an early smoke as well. Witch Doctor, Sexy Fat Man. We're going to have the Centaur Warrior being played by Variety. Our Cypher is going to be picking up on that Nyx Assassin. Viper is going to be played by Dr. Watts. And that's going to leave Nib playing on that Shadow Demon. And it's an early smoke, and it looks like it's an evade. They've drawn on the thing. They want to do it. And I'm going to just like sort of scroll down to here and just watch at the moment, because there's going to be a huge fight. We'll watch the Centaur because he's already got Hoof Stomp out. So this is what he's going to do. They're going to be able to get down. They're going to get behind the trees. Smoke has gone out from both teams, from what I just saw. And there we go. Smoke's broken. We do have a Mirana. What has Mirana done? Mirana's got the arrow. Oh, the Shadow Demon. It was wrong, but Mirana's taking a lot of damage right now. We do have Viper. He's already being hit down. Very, very. The spin comes out from Juggernaut. Looks like they're going hard onto the Centaur. And Surf's Blood will be going down to the Shadow Demon. Vengeful Spirit will go down to that. Shadow Demon did get that kill up here somewhere. So, very worth it. And there goes an arrow out right now. And we have Mirana going in. Mirana, you don't want to do that right now. Witch Doctor, such good range he's got. Not the best of auto attack animations, but still a very good long range. And invisibility now on top of the Viper. Viper looks like he's going to be heading up into the mid lane possibly, or is he going all the way up to top? He's in the mid lane at the moment. Yeah, he's heading all the way up to top. And it does look like, yeah, we got Nyx Assassin. He's going to be heading over into that mid lane. It's going to be fun for him. And we got Pugna. He's running up into mid. He's going to be staying mid. Juggernaut going top. Mirana hanging around in the mid lane right now. And actually, it's going to be a Mirana mid with Pugna going up to the top lane. So, Mirana's going to be the farmer. And we're going to have Pugna actually as the support in this game. So, not wanting to take those very, very quick and early towers. And Shadow Demon picking off Sven down in this bottom lane again. That's 2 kills now for the Shadow Demon. And it's a... it looks like BluewireLAN's gone with the 2-1-2 lanes. When we've got an aggressive tri lane coming out from Get Famous YouTube. Sitting down here. And we'd have a stun coming out again. And Shadow Demon... looks like he could be in a little bit of trouble, and a double stun coming out. Looks like they're using this whole double stun taker. And there we go. We have the stuns bouncing around. It's only 3, and there we go. Sven's going to go down again. Being taken down very, very easily here. And the chain stuns that can come out, you got the Shadow Demon, the Hoof Stomp, as well as the Bouncing Cask, and it just seems that they're moving them into a position where they can't, they don't have any creeps around, so the stun won't bounce to a creep. And it's only level 1, so it does only bounce 3 times. Sorry, 2 times. So 3 stuns all up. But not enough, and there we go, Wave of Terror, and it looks like Pugner's come right down to this bottom lane. Need as much help down here as you possibly can get right now. But that's the thing, they've got 2 stuns with the Sven as well as the Venge, but these stuns are quite expensive. They can only get 1 off, and then they need to mana up. Sven has 1 mana pot just sitting there waiting for when he uses that Storm Hammer. So he's going to be able to get it out. I'm going to have to watch the bottom lane down here. Just going to be watching Wave of Terror goes out once again. And it does look like, there we go, we already have the ward down, but it's going to get taken out very, very easy. It's only level 1. And they can't even contest trying to stop them from getting the ward because they just don't have enough. And Pugner, very, very squishy hero. He's going to be taken out so very quickly. And I'm actually going to wonder, he's playing support, so I don't know whether he's going to be maxing out that Nether Ward or if he's going to be going for Nether Blast, maxing them out, because I highly doubt they're going to get in tower range to try and take out a tower quickly at all throughout this game. So, but it does look like the ping's gone out. No one's actually sitting around there, but the pull has gone through, and it does look like Venge is going to be making the pull. He's going to be going up to the next creep can. Yep, he's going to grab a double damage now from Mirana, so that's going to give her quite a bit of extra experience as well. There we go, they know the pull's going through now. Venge is actually up to the next a little bit, so is caught way out of position. If this is actually going to gets caught out here, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. And there we go. Cast goes out, and we do have everyone coming in, and straight up, and there goes the disruption. Set up perfectly for the Centaur, but he's too premature on the stomp, but it's still going to be enough with the 2 points in double edge right now, as well as the 1 point in Soul Catcher. Just able to take him down so easy. I mean, that bonus damage that comes out, it was 20% bonus damage, as well as the double edge just absolutely annihilating him. So Sven down here, he's actually managed to get a little bit of farm up. It's not massive amounts. He's only got 2 CS. But you go to the other lanes right now, we do have, in the mid lane, we've got ourselves the Nyx Assassin. He's farming away. He's got himself 12 at the moment. He's going to pick himself up a regen room for his bottles as well. Mirana sitting on 10. Viper up in that top lane is sitting very well with 23 CS. And Juggernaut only sitting on 10. So it looks like BluewireLAN is in a lot of trouble for this game as well. Viper already picking up treads. And yeah, it's going to be a little trouble. And here we go. We've already got a cord out right now. And there goes the cast straight out. And will it be enough? Double edge does go out. And not quite going to get it. Will they get the last right click? There we go. It does. Ends up going off by Maledict from the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor picking up that kill just now with Maledict. Just enough damage going out, and this is big trouble for BluewireLAN. They're 0-5 down. Have a look over at the XP. It's already over 1,000. We're only 5 minutes in, and over nearly 3,000 gold coming up for. Sorry about that. For Get Famous YouTube. But we do have Sven. It looks like he might. Nah, he's not going to get much farm out of this. He does have himself now 6 CS, but the wave's pushing, and there's no way they can contend this whatsoever. And actually, this feels really weird. Apologies for this, guys. That's the one I want. Much better. Feels a lot better. There we go. We've got him farming away down here in the bottom lane. Centaur farming quite well. He's actually got 15 and 9, but he's got himself 2 kills and 2 assists. So quite happy with that. 4 assists for the Witch Doctor, as well as 1 kill of his own. And going back up to the good old thing, 3 assists, 1 kill. And it looks like we have ourselves a Nyx Assassin coming down bottom. He actually has an Invis rune, so they know, pretty sure they know, but they saw him coming down the river, so they're all going to disappear back towards the tower because they know he's down here somewhere. and they're not game enough to do anything about it. And you have a look at this, even the Mirana's gone back. She's afraid of that Vendetta and the burst that can come out from him. But he's just going to be wandering around. Have a look, go behind the tower, see what's going on. He's going to be able to see the Vengeful Spirit just sitting there behind the tower, not doing anything, and ward's going to be planted now. And oh, look at that, just absolutely comes down. Has a good old time, and there we go. Oh, and he misses the actual impale, but the stun's going to go out. The cast just keeps going backwards and forwards. We do have a ward out, but the ward's just going to get taken out, and Vanish comes out now. Moonlight Shadow comes from the Mirana, obviously on level 6, just to hide everyone up, so that way they can't continue pressure because they don't know where they are. But there we go. We do have a Nyx assassin now. Nyx actually has his Vendetta up, so he's going to be able to do whatever he needs. And it looks like he really wants to get in there. He really wants to get on this bench. If he's quick enough, he'll be able to do it. No, but he gets stunned up. This might be the first kill coming out, and the stun goes off by Sven. He does end up stunning himself because of a Vengeful Spirit does get the kill, and it does look like the tower's going down now onto Sexy Fat Man. He's going to take a lot of damage from this, but he will use a little bit of mana just to get 7 health back, and he's going to be falling back right now, Sven. And that was not exactly what was good, and it looks like Viper's managed to take out Juggernaut up on the top lane. Does pop his ultimate Viper Strike to get that, and the poison attack. Just the amount of damage that can come out from a Viper is absolutely ridiculous, especially in the early game, especially because have a look at Nether Toxin. It's just, what is it, 10 points of base damage extra, and max bonus damage is 160. So it doubles for each 20% missing, so the more damage he keeps doing, and it also stacks with the poison attack, so they can just do so much damage so quickly to people and just absolutely drop them. But we do have TPs coming in, and we do have a Vendetta Nyx assassin. It looks like he's coming in. He wants to go hardcore on the Mirana, and there goes the Vendetta. He does let off the impale, and he will manage to get it with the thing. And another kill going down now, and it was going to be picked up by the Centaur. And it looks like they're going to keep on chasing down here. They're not going to be able to do anything else to pick up another kill, but a 2 for none trade going down on that bottom lane. Centaur, he is going to get himself back to base with just over 100 HP, probably about 100 by the time he started moving back. But Assassin now going to be moving into the mid lane again. Will pick himself up a bottle, so a regen rune. So he's going to have all the mana and everything. He's going to, once his Vendetta's up next again, he's just going to pop that. He's going to go into Vendetta, so he has full mana for when he comes out and bursts whoever he bursts with it. So I feel a little sorry right now for BluewireLAN. They're getting absolutely wrecked once again. Little unfortunate for these guys, but it looks like they've just been outdrafted both times. They just can't match up to the standard of these other groups. But there we go. We do have ults going off right now. Ping instantly comes out saying ult's being used. I think that's because down in bottom lane there was a little bit of action going on down here. There isn't a ward behind that tower, and we do have TP coming in. Who's that TP? And it will be the Sven, but Moonlight Shadow has been picked out. And there we go. Stun goes out. It looks like they're trying to go themselves down on it. And another stun goes out. And the Witch Doctor, he's actually down at the moment. Mirana's going to pick herself up a kill right now, grabbing down, and it's going to be another one for Vengeful Spirit. So they get 2 kills back right now. Two very, very quick kills, which should give them a little bit of hope coming up. Go over to the experience. Yeah, you have a look at that. It goes back up. It's about 3 grand, over 5 grand ahead right now. Get famous YouTuber, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if these guys can actually come back from that. And it looks like they're just going to try and do a bit of damage. Nah, just kidding. And there we go. We have everything coming off, and there we go. Saved there by the Pugner. Using Decrepify on the Shadow Demon, so that way he wasn't going to be able to use anything. It does look like we have a little bit of a chase going up right now. Nyx Assassin knows where the Juggernaut is. He's going to Vendetta with a double damage, and he's missed the Impale again. He's done this every time so far. Coming out of Vendetta and missed the Impale, and it does look like he's got another one coming up in a second. He will use Mana Burn, but no, now he's not. Doesn't have enough. He's going to have to back off now. That Impale is costing him so much right now. That should have been a kill, but he missed the Impale once again, and not able to do anything to suit back up. Follow that up. We'll go over to items at the moment. We do have Viper, who's got himself some treads. He's also got himself the mech up there on that lane. Going around Witch Doctor being a very, very raw support. And Centaur Warrior has a Blink Dagger. already. So lots coming out there. Juggernaut has himself a poor man's shield as well as a ring of health. So I wonder if he's going to turn that ring of health into Battle Fury, but I highly doubt it because I don't think he'll have enough. And there we go, teleport down into the bottom lane now by Nyx. Have a quick look at that Nyx. He's got Vendetta up.
In your bottom. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So I'm just going to wonder if this is actually going to be some sort of gank. And there we go.
Radiant's
they know
middle
Nyx is
tower
down
is
here
under
now.
attack.
As they had a ward down there, they have taken out that ward, but not going to be able to do it. And there goes Vendetta. And oh no, Venge, what are you doing? Venge gets absolutely wrecked, but we do have Vanish going down already. There is a sentry ward down here, so they have no idea what's going on. And there we go. We do have another disruption coming out, and it is going to be on top, and it will go down, but a lot of damage going out to everyone down here at the moment. We do have the thing, and every time someone uses an ability, that Plague Walk is still there, but it does look like that the Death Ward coming out by the Witch Doctor helped kill off the Sven there, and this is going to be the bottom tower right now.
In your Radiant's bottom
so bottom tower's gone,
fallen.
and they've all healed back up because of the Witch Doctor, just healing everyone back up to their maximum. Do have Witch Doctor here. Does not have mana boots. You think he's going to go buy them now because he's got 1,400 gold, so he's got plenty of money to get himself up those mana boots. Shadow Demon picks himself up mana boots as well, so he pops them, and there we go. Witch Doctor pops his as well, so everyone's just about back up at full mana except for the Nyx and the Venge, who weren't there when they popped all the mana boots, but they're going to smoke up. And I think they're going to go straight back down into this bottom lane and try and grab themselves another kill. There's 4 people down here. We do have Juggernaut. He is standing on this top lane. He is farming away to his little hut content. Looks like he's got something bored. Is it on the crew? No. Well, he's only got 300 gold, so he doesn't have a lot of gold. And it does look like they're going into the jungle. The smoke is there as well. Drums now on a Vengeful Spirit. So Venge getting itself quite tanky. Has a mech, has drums. So playing that more utility role at the moment, but has absolutely ridiculous amounts of burst damage that can come out because of all her abilities. So, and that arrow, so close, Marana. Trying oh so very hard to get an arrow there off the Shadow Demon, but I don't think that's exactly what they wanted to do because there is a Nyx Assassin here. He is in Vendetta, and it looks like he's going to be able to find himself a Vengeful Spirit. Will he jump on this at all? And yep, and will he? And there we go, we do have Casket coming out now. There goes the Maledict, and there we go. Venge, goodbye. You are gone. And the Death Ward comes out again right now, and that's going to be the end of the Pugna. Death Ward absolutely wrecking there for Witch Doctor, and that is such a low cooldown.
Top thing is about to get knocked over.
Only 70 seconds, and it does look like everyone's gone back to base right now, and top tower is going to be going down.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So easy one, and now they're going to all group up, and they're going to try and push down on this mid lane as well. So, and they're not going to be able to hold it. I mean, it's 14-3 at the moment. We have a quick gander. Oh, nearly 10,000 in gold.
Radiant's middle tower
and the experience is nearly up to 7,500, so they are well behind right now. They are going to fortify, but they can't contend this. There's no way they should have fortified this. They should have saved it for something else. You're not going to be able to contend it, and that arrow hits creep only just.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
But it does look like that. We hear Moonlight Shadow going off once again. It does look like they're trying to move himself into position. Stun goes out, double stun on top of the Nyx. Nyx will go down very, very quickly. Disruption comes out on top of it, and we do have a very, very big spinning Juggernaut right now, trying to take down as much as he can on top of it, but he does get ulted by the Viper, and Viper trying so hard, but he's going to go down to that Nether Ward, but he is going to get right click. No, he's not going to go down. Death Ward going down will pick up the Sven right now, and Double Edge will pick up the Venge as well, and Centaur, it's going to cost him his life. So 3-for-2 trade there, which isn't so bad. Viper getting out by the skin of his teeth. I thought that right click by Marana might have been able to do it, but no, was able to get out. Does pick up himself up a point booster, so this is going to be an Aghanim Scepter for Viper, and Aghanim's cooldown is just absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, and we do have a Vendetta Nyx again. It looks like he's going Dagon build. He's got himself the Null Talisman, got himself the Staff of Wizardry. Just needs to pick up the recipe, which... Does he have on the Kura? No. Where did he just spend his money? Because he has very little money. Interesting, but anyway. So, just waiting for these guys to get up, and BluewireLAN, they're sort of stuck in like where their towers are at the moment. They don't really have any wards. No, actually, they don't have any wards anywhere else on the map. And you just have a look at how much control right now that Get Famous YouTube have is absolutely ridiculous. They have the burst, they have the damage, they have the right clicks, and they're going to be able to do a lot of damage very quickly to anyone who tries to come out of that
Dire's
base.
bottom tower is under attack.
We're going to be pushing down the mid once again, and it's going to be very, very interesting. Like, you have a look at the way they're setting up.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Witch
attack.
Doctor, he's just walking out and just showing himself, and they're backing off. They don't want to get hit by that cast, because cast should be maxed out by now. Yes, it is. So that's 8 bounces. So
tower is under attack.
9 stuns all up.
Guys, you need to defend here.
And we have a look, and there we go. It looks like we got a little bit of an engagement. The jump came in. Oh my god.
Tower is under attack.
I have just lost monitors. There we go. That's much better. It looks like I'm finally back. Give me 1 second, guys. I apologize for this. It looked like something just went crazy for a second. There we go.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Always want to fight us, but Marana and Pugna's already dead, and it does look like we have the spin coming off from Juggernaut. Cast does go up, and Witch Doctor pops his ult, and it does look like Sven. This is going to cost him his life. He will end up getting stomped and does go down there. And Centaur just making his way through this entire team lineup. He's got himself a hood already. He's almost finished himself off a pipe fully already.
Good guys. Middle tower
Has enough,
what you gonna do? Get mad
actually,
or get even?
he will have it just in a second. There we go. That's enough for pipe. I'm pretty sure if I remember. Yeah, there we go. So he's picked up the recipe. He's got a full pipe. So any magic damage now that's coming out from these guys is going to be absolutely worth nothing at all. So unfortunately there for these guys, and oh my god. What the hell is going on? Give me 1 second, guys. I apologize for this, but something's going on that keeps making my monitors all shaky and stuff. So I have to just quickly figure out exactly what's going on.
Ally disappeared.
There we go. So we should be back very much now. Much better. And we do have a Dagon now up. And we've got a fight going up in top lane. Going down will be the Sven as well as the Pugna going down. And it does look like they're going to be chasing down. The slow comes out from the Viper on top of the Vengeful Spirit. And Venge can't stand up to this. He's just going to keep walking down past this tower. Does he have the pick up? No, he doesn't. So Venge could very well possibly pick it, but no, there goes the Centaur ult, and it does look like they're going to be going down. Another impale missed by, and it does go down, and yes, there we go. The Witch Doctor ultimate death ward will end up getting it, and it's a double edge. We'll get the Marana as well. It's a 4-for-0 trade coming out right there, and they're down 24-6. So BluewireLAN looks like they're in a little bit of trouble. Going to be losing another tower. They've only got 1 hour tower left after this one. So, and there goes a stun out from the Sven, but they're not going to go in on that. Centaur was awful low, but they can't go in on that whatsoever. Witch Doctor healing him back up to about a 3rd HP, and they're just going to be walking away with big smiles on their faces, going, "Hey! Nothing you can do about it." Shoot back over. We do have a look at this Viper. Viper almost got a full Aghanims now, only about 130 gold away. And that's going to be an Aghanim Scepter for Viper. Now, on Viper now, I wonder if I can see what the cooldowns. No, I can't. I'm not exactly... There you go. 12-second cooldown on Scepter. So that's going to be a 12-second ultimate. I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. It's up to 30 at the moment. Once he hits level 16, it goes down to 25. Was it? 25? No, 30. So, a 12-second ultimate coming out from Viper. That's a slow every 12 seconds, and that's a massive slow. And there's no way that these guys are anywhere near BKBs at the moment. Like, you have a look at the Juggernaut. Juggernaut's only got phase boots, poor man's shield, and a ring of health. He's got absolutely nothing, and he's got no gold to speak of as well, just because of the way they keep fighting and killing him off. And you just have a look right now. They're just going to go down and push bottom lane. They're just like, you can take our mid. We really don't care right now. We've got you on the ropes. We know that you don't want to fight, so we're just going to push out your bottom lane.
Structures are fortified.
And take your last outer tower and take complete control of this map. And then, yeah,
Dire's
it's going to be
middle
very, very
tower has
hard
fallen.
for any of them to try and push out of their base. But it doesn't look like they care. It looks like they want to push down as well. They've got a lot
Yo,
more
Green
right-click
Goose,
damage,
Something bad is happening.
so they can take towers
Dire's
quicker.
middle tower is under attack. Oh man.
Like, a lot
Radiant
quicker. But it
structures
doesn't look
are
like they're going to be
fortified.
trying to fight this. They're all moving down in positions right now. We do have a Nyx. Nyx has
Man
gone
dudes, middle
right
tower.
out.
Everyone, go now.
And, yeah.
Good dudes.
And the
bottom
tower
just
does go
fell
down.
off.
But there we go. The ultimate does wear off now from the Mirana. It does look like, and there we go, straight out. Massive amounts of damage coming out. Pugna nowhere near the fight coming out. And it does look like Juggernaut is going to get himself taken down. That's a 4-for-1 trade right now. Shadow Demon, the only one going down for... sorry. For Get Famous YouTube. So they're just going to be now pushing out this bottom tower. And it looks like they're going to be going in for racks. 3 seconds on the Venge, but the Venge really can't do anything against this. It's the Mirana and the Juggernaut you really need here, but even they just absolutely get creamed coming up against this side. So there's not a lot these guys can do, and you have a look. We do have just wore off at the last moment, and there we go. We do have the ultimate now come out from Sven, but luckily he's just getting massively slowed. He gets ulted straight out by the Viper, so he's got no movement speed. He can't get close to anyone with that ultimate up, and it's just a 3-for-0 trade right now. Just getting smashed. Pugna Ward's been taken out as well once again, and now it's just going to be a matter of just cleaning up. And there we go. Arrow does come out. It hits the Shadow Demon, but there's nothing they can do about it. Ult does go out on the Mirana, and a click. And will he be able to hit this time? No, he doesn't have enough mana for it, so he's not going to be able to do anything. Just pushing them back into their own well. They're going to be going back straight back onto that Rax, and this is going to be bottom lane with Mega Creeps coming all the way.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
All the way down, and there you go. Arrow comes out, hits again. The Mirana's been very, very good with the arrows this game. Unfortunately, the rest of the team just wasn't able to farm. They got way too cleaned up too quick. And, well, let's just say the Mirana's hit more arrows than the Nyx's hit impales, so. But you have a look at this. The Centaur's just standing right in front of 3 of them and go, come on, come out of your base. I dare you. And they're not game. And that is the bottom rack's gone. And we've already got up here Witch Doctor starting to push down into the middle lane as well. Just to try and get some momentum in these lanes so they can't walk out of their base. And that's the thing. They can now pressure another lane, either top or mid, while the other creeps push through. And Boots of Travel on Shadow Demon. Okay, he obviously wants to be there really bad. So sells off his mana boots, gets himself some Boots of Travel just so he can get around the map a bit quicker. And Vanish has now gone out. There we go, Moonlight Shadow again. But they've preempted this. They've already got a sentry ward down here. And you have a look, the creeps are actually attacking them. Arrow goes out, it will miss the Shadow Dimmer. It will hit that poor little creep, stunned for 5 seconds. That poor little fella. And they are going to have to now back off. So I wasted Mirana ultimate, and now they know that Mirana does not have her ultimate up, and it will not be up for at least another 120 seconds. So Centaur manages to jump in, but he's getting a lot of damage taken. Juggernaut does ult, and Juggernaut does get it. Shadow Demon will get himself up, but that's going to be the end of Shadow Demon as well. So a little bit going down there. Mirana's going to pick up that kill, and Avenge going very, very low, but it's a 2-for-0 trade going to BluewireLAN. Basically, they just didn't fight as a team, then Get Famous YouTube, because Nyx was up in the top lane, there was nothing else, and they just let them get a couple of picks off. And that's the thing about Dota is if you get a couple of quick picks and you can get a couple more, if the other team makes a little bit of mistakes like that, it's going to swing a game very, very, very quickly. So I want to see the Dagon. Where's the Dagon? What level is it? Still only level 1. It looks like he has enough. He's actually going for a Necro Book now. Necro Book level 1. Help him with his pushing, so he's going to be going down there. And look at this. We do have BluewireLAN. They're all confined to their base at the moment. There is no way they're going to be able to get out of this base for a while. I mean, they're going to have someone down here just about constantly keeping this lane pushed out. And it looks like that job is going to be given to Venge at the moment. Nope, not game to go any further than that. So Venge is just making sure that there was no wards just outside the base there, but there is a sentry ward inside their base, but it doesn't give barely any vision, so not too much pops the ward down, and now they're going to smoke. So they're going to smoke, and I think they're heading towards the Roshan pit because they know what they're doing. And Roshan is down. He's already down to about half HP, so they've got to get over there very, very quickly. There is already a sentry ward down, so they're going to be able to see this coming through very quickly. And will they be able to get there in time? Yes, they will. It's going to be down. There goes the Pugner ward right now. Stun does come out. Another stun from Bench comes out as well, and it's going to be a lot of trouble. BKB now on top of the thing. Pugner and Morano have already gone down. There's nothing these guys are going to be able to do about it, and we do have Dagon just smacking into that Vengeful Spirit, and we're going to have the other two come down and try and get themselves out of here. Blocks going off, and there we go. Sun goes out. Viper's going to pick up that kill with the poison attack, and the only one left to survive. Where is he? Juggernaut. So Juggernaut's the only one to survive, and they're just grouping up now. They're going to push mid lane because Venge is down for another 20 odd seconds. Morana's still only down for like 8 seconds, but they can't fight without the full team. Like last game I had hope for BluewireLAN because they had such a good team fight comp, but this game they really don't.
Middle tower is under attack.
They don't have anything for a really big combat. There we go. We just have the ult come out now from Viper, and Viper, he does have an Aghanim Scepter, so he's going to be able to do as he pleases, basically. He has himself a Yasha as well as the Aegis to the Immortal, so even if he goes down, he's going to get back up with full health. And Juggernaut ult does go off, and he's going to get himself into a little bit of trouble now.
My God.
In a bad position, and there we go.
My God.
Come down. Viper is going to pick up that kill, and Juggernaut is stuck at the moment. Cannot get himself out of there, but he will eventually, but it doesn't matter. He's going to go down. Gold and experience split between the people, but this is going to be a mid-racks as well. Going down, so that'll only leave the top tower on the top racks. There's nothing they're going to be able to do about it. And GG well played comes out by BluewireLAN, and that means they are gone, unfortunately. Bad luck.
Won, and now that's it. Everything is over.
So a big win here coming through. Whoever lost this game was eliminated, so BluewireLAN, we are saying goodbye to you right now. A little bit unlucky, guys, but come back next respawn, come back stronger, practice up a bit, and hopefully you'll be able to get in. Congratulations to Get Famous YouTube surviving in that lower bracket match, but they still got a hard road to fight coming out from that. They've got 1, 2, 3, at least 3 more games before they get anywhere near the finals. But as I said, unlucky to Get Famous YouTube there. Don't forget, guys, we do have a LOL stream going as well. That is on twitch.tv/GameStarTV2. That is being casted by Cold Blood. I am GameStar's RagnaroK. I'm bringing you all the Dota 2 action. Stick around because we've got plenty more to come.